A little bit later, we're gonna check in our maple trees and see if we got any sap. But first today, we're gonna do some mushrooms. Well, not do mushrooms, but we're gonna grow mushrooms. Hurricane Helene was 4 months ago, and our place, really just a bunch of downed trees. Some of these trees, man, they look sketchy. But it got me thinking, how can we utilize these downed trees? It destroyed our clean pathways that I cleared a year before. The first time we inoculated logs for mushrooms, I think it's been maybe 3-4 years. We did it at our old property and we were very successful at it. But then one day we had a really good amount of rain and it washed all of our logs away. This is where I had all my mushrooms, my mushroom logs. Looks like they went away. It's been 4 months since Hurricane Helene came through. This was the tree that was downed on our fence line right here. This is an oak tree, and we're gonna see if we could turn that into mushrooms. A nice straight oak tree, man. Having a big old sawmill would be helpful right about now. But, you know, I gotta save up for that tractor first before I get a sawmill. It does seem such a waste. It's just gonna sit there and rot unless I chop it up or make more mushroom logs out of it. I do have 2 trees. I have another maple tree and a sweet gum tree that I need to take down to put up some fencing. Maybe we could use these for our mushrooms. So these logs were 2 weeks old. These are the 2 trees I took out recently. And then we have these oak that is now 4 months old since it's fell down since the hurricane. They say don't use logs that are 4 months old. Use them when they're 1 to 2 weeks old. But, you know, I figured let's just try it out. Again, it comes down to trying to use what's already down in hopes that I could use this one. I mean, that's what I've heard and that's what the books say, but we're gonna give it a shot with this 4-month-old oak. Now I'm stoked because some of this is sweet gum. We have a ton of sweet gum on the property. And a lot of it I mulched down. But a lot of it I still have. So you could use that for inoculating logs for mushrooms. Make sure you have a sacrificial pot because this is going to get all stuff in it full of wax. This is our wax pot. We got beeswax. Something that you know you're not going to use for cooking. All right, a couple tools. We got a dauber. This is how we're going to fill up the holes with some wax. And we got paraffin wax. Food grade. You could also use beeswax. These are the mushroom spawn that we're using. It's basically like a dowel, and we're gonna pop it in. We're doing shiitakes. Aw, shiitake. Okay, there's 100 in here. Not quite sure, depending on how big your log is. Pretty sure we're gonna go through these pretty quick. And then our drill bit, I marked, this is 1 inch. Put a piece of tape, that's where we're stopping. Don't want to overdo it with this wax. Now it doesn't matter how long the log is or big, but I'm going about every 4 inches and then doing it in rows. Here's 1 row, here's 2 rows, 2 inches apart. I'm gonna hit it with my drill gun. And these are mushroom spawn. Look at this. It's a dowel. It's covered in mushroom spawn, shiitakes. And we're gonna pop it in a hole. Pop it in. We got 100 of these plugs. Probably should have bought more, because I'm thinking we might go through this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus, I could do more on this side. I'm kind of eyeballing it and measuring it because I'm pretty good at eyeballing. And then you dab. You dab, dab, dab. Yeah. This is a big dog. All right, Lorraine's helping.
How far? Just level?
Yeah, all the way down.
Like that or farther?
As far as you can go.
That's as far as I can go.
Okay. All right, while Lorraine's pounding that in, I need to drill some more, and then we're waiting for Penelope to come. We need to have a system going. All right, Penelope's here. We got the whole family today, mushroom day. How many is on that one?
Oh, I don't know, I didn't count.
So the wax already hardened. We gotta heat it back up. What would work great too is a crock pot. If we had we need to look for a small crock pot at the thrift store, and that'll be our wax melting pot.
I think there's 45.
45 in that one?
Yes, 45.
Wow.
I may have missed 1 or 2.
So that's almost half this bag.
I know.
We're gonna need more.
We're gonna need more for sure.
Yeah, there's only 100 in here. So.
Yeah. I kind of wonder if we shouldn't put so much on one log, because it's almost like putting all your money in one. What's the phrase? Like putting all of your eggs in one basket, or all of your money in one pot or something. I don't know. Because if we place this log in a wrong spot and it doesn't work because the location wasn't great or something, that's all of our spores. Like if we do more logs and then we put them in different locations or try different things, might have better success with one than the other.
I'm burning it.
You're burning it? Oh. It's a good thing it's a cool day. This is drying fast. You don't have to wait too much. You one dip and you can do a whole row and then dip again. Really? Yeah.
So we're gonna do this oak log that I just 4-month-old. So we're gonna try this out. I'm not gonna do a bunch of mushrooms on this one, but I just want to see if it works. And then I'm gonna mark this one, so that way we know it's the 4-month-old oak log.
Or you can come by and steal those. So the mushrooms are just gonna pop the wax out and grow out of there?
Yeah. The mushrooms are gonna grow right out of those holes where the dowels are at. We're almost out.
Yeah,
The mushrooms?
getting near the end of the bag here.
All right. Three, 4, 5, and then we got 6. So that was 100 plugs that we just did, and now we got to go take them to the woods. And while we're at it, let's go check on our syrup.
Look at this cute one.
All right. Okay, now we need to look for a spot for these guys. Now remember, they're gonna be here for a year. Usually it takes about a year. They're saying maybe 6 months, but 6 months to a year before you see anything. But we need shade, which, you know, pretty much anywhere in the forest is shade. Last time we put it by our creek at our last property. The creek was just like this. Doesn't really get high, but we did have one good rain and it washed them all out. So something tells me don't put it by the creek, because you never know. And then we want to put it in a spot where we can get to it easy. There's more logs right there. I think we need more of those plugs, because it all comes down to how many do we want to do, because all this wood now, we could do as many as we want.
Is there any way you want these? Like this way?
Stagger them. We just gotta stagger them. We're staggering these on a pallet. There you go.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, so we found our spot. We got plenty of shade right here. It's right next to the creek over there. We're not putting it in the creek, just in case it washes away. And it's easy access. So when we do more logs, which I think we should, they're easy access to come in here and drop them there. We're not laying it on the ground, propping it up using the pallet. And then we're gonna come back and check it in about a year. Well, I'll check it sooner than that, but I'll let you guys know how this goes. And hopefully we get some mushrooms. All right, so let's check on our tap, our maple tree taps. So it's already been a week with trying to tap our maple trees. And today is the first day to be in the 50s.
Yeah, last week was very, very cold. It was in the teens at night, not even really 40 during the day. So today was actually a warm day. So
what do we got?
not a drop. Not a drop. I don't know, but you know what? Even though they said today was 50, it didn't feel like it. It's still really cold. Let's check this one.
You can open it.
There is some sap in here.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's wet.
Yeah, we got a drop. But I wonder if it's because this one is the one that I told you to angle it up.
So that's 2. Let's check this other one.
Kind of looks like there's like some sap around here, but this is from a bird, I think. These holes here are from a bird. Oh. Oh my.
Wow.
Look at this one. That might be just enough.
Well, look at
for,
Is that enough for one pancake?
No.
Or maybe a bite? Let me smell. Let me smell.
Doesn't smell like anything.
Oh, no. Let's drink it. Can't you just drink it?
I wonder if we could freeze it and just keep collecting. Because, well, this probably came out today. Because we checked these 2 days ago and it was not as warm as this. And there was nothing, not a drop in here. So,
Yeah.
well, we could check it again tomorrow. We can check it again tomorrow.
Yeah. So what is it? Isn't it 5 gallons for like 1 pint?
I think so, when you boils down to. And this is a 1 gallon jar.
That's all we're hoping for. I just want a pint.
Yeah.
A 5 gallon bucket full. That would be awesome. So that's promising, guys. Look at that. A week later.
Yeah. It didn't take a week to get that much. It didn't take a week to get that much. It took like, I think it started flowing today.
Yeah, probably today. But.
Yeah. So it's weird to me how this is all coming out above this hole.
Yeah, and this is the one where there were some ants in here.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. This tree is definitely leaking.
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't have any more cold nights like in the teens.
It's actually supposed to get warmer.
Yeah, so I don't know how that's going to affect this.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But we're going to keep monitoring this. And let you guys know how it goes. And see if we could actually get some syrup for 1 pancake.
1 pancake.
Hey, pigs. Hey, pigs. Piggyback pigs. Piggyback pigs. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Little hobbit pigs are growing pretty good, actually. They're looking kind of big. Those 3 are freezer camp this year. Wow, in 12 months. All right, what's for dinner today, Lorraine?
We've got this enchilada casserole. So I'm doing like this pantry challenge where I'm trying to use up everything in my pantry and freezers in kind of preparation for the new year. And so we had this frozen turkey meat, probably from Thanksgiving, but it was frozen. It was already cooked. And then we had like a half jar of enchilada sauce. And then we had a couple of these frozen corn tortillas. And so it made a lovely casserole, enchilada casserole. And then we've got some beans here, some pinto beans. So it's gonna be really good.
All right, it's dinner time, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the great comments that you give us. We really appreciate it. And we hope you guys have an awesome day. And we'll see you guys on the next video.
Yes, we have a wonderful dessert planned.
Ooh.
And that's also part of the pantry challenge too.
Okay, let's show you what we're having for breakfast. Okay, before we leave, let's show you what we're having for dessert. Check this out. What is this?
This is also pantry challenge dessert. So we made a chocolate cake, or actually Penelope made a chocolate cake a couple months ago, maybe a month ago, and we froze it because it was way too much for us to eat. And then so we also had some leftover cream from this morning's French toast. It's like this homemade cream sauce. It's like vanilla cream sauce, so delicious. It's not too sweet. And so we topped it with bananas and cream sauce.
Wow, looks good. Let's take a bite. So good.